Eric "Butterbean" Esch and Mike Tyson are two of the greatest legends in recent boxing history. Their legacy was written in indelible golden ink, and it will be extremely difficult to surpass it even in the years to come. One of them was a super heavyweight brawler with truly devastating punching power, backed by an imposing physical presence, while the other was the very definition of speed, aggression, and a technique that many aspiring fighters have tried to emulate, but few, if any, have ever been able to replicate. Both fighters have had important bouts in their careers, but have you ever wondered which of them can truly claim the title for the most explosive fights? In this video, we'll analyze a couple of their best victories in an attempt to answer that question. Who is the better fighter? You'd better stay alert until the end of the video, because an all-out battle royale is about to take place. Tuck Intent Mike Tyson versus Marvis Frazier. On July 26, 1986, Mike Tyson stepped into the ring at the Glens Falls Civic Center in New York to face Marvis Frazier. With an impressive record of 24 wins, 22 of them by brutal knockout, and no defeats, Tyson was looking to impose himself on Frazier, who had a more modest record of 16 wins, only 7 by knockout, and 1 previous loss. Tyson entered the bout as the number 2 heavyweight contender for the World Boxing Council, while Frazier was ranked number 9 by the same organization and number 4 by the International Boxing Federation. Once in the ring, Tyson landed a devastating right uppercut that knocked Frazier out just 30 seconds into their scheduled 10-round bout. The fighters met in the center of the ring after the opening bell, and Mike immediately stunned Frazier with a powerful right hand. He then forced him into the corner and unleashed an uppercut that sent him crashing to the canvas.
Uppercut, and Marvis is hurt!
Referee Joe Cortez counted to 5 before calling off the fight. This marked the second knockout loss in Frazier's career, and with just 30 seconds on the clock, it was the fastest knockout of Mike Tyson's professional career. Eric "Butterbean" Esch versus Peter McNeely. Eric "Butterbean" Esch makes his triumphant entry into the comparison with his performance on June 26, 1999, when he stepped into the ring at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, to face Peter McNeely. As a fun fact, you might like to know that this fight took place on the same card as Johnny Tapia versus Paulie Ayala, their first encounter, which would later be named the Ring Magazine's Fight of the Year for 1999. Butterbean came into the bout 5.5 kilograms lighter than in his previous fight, which had taken place just 15 days earlier. What's more, this was his third fight in 30 days. That's how high the demand for Butterbean was at the time. Once in the ring, McNeely appeared to be hurt by a combination of overhand hooks and immediately went on the defensive. Referee Jay Nady stepped in just before the bell, stopping the fight while McNeely was against the ropes and covering up.
These guys have 89 wins and neither of them have fought a live fight.
This fight has the skill and subtlety. Silver wrote a book called The Harder They Fall, and that 9 pounds lighter than Butterbean. There's an overhand right. The fan appeal of this guy in the red, white, blue trunks is very...
Likes to drink or eat a little too much, didn't die or train all his life, and can actually come in here and perform at this level.
Through the glove of McNeely, like him. Oh, he missed with the right. Left hooks that connected.
And he's got McNeely in trouble.
Powerful punches by Butterbean, and McNeely in trouble.
Where Butterbean was a 10-1 favorite.
That snapped McNeely's head back. Another uppercut. It's all Butterbean. McNeely.
Obviously somebody knew something, but a little bit of money went on McNeely.
Oh, a right hand by Butter, ready to go. And that's it. Jay Nady steps in and stops the fight.
Mike Tyson versus Trevor Berbick. The second piece of evidence we'll present in support of Mike Tyson's case against Eric "Butterbean" Esch took place on the night of November 22, 1986, when Tyson stepped into the ring at the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, to face Trevor Berbick as the top contender for the WBC heavyweight title. Once in the ring, Berbick spent the entire first round afraid of losing his crown due to Tyson's deadly hooks, which were setting the stage for a brutal finish in the second round.
Come right through him. Tyson with the left, bounces it off the forehead of Trevor. Trevor tries to work in it. Tyson will be able to get underneath it. Oh, wow! With the right, another left hook that just raises. Trevor, with this bravado, could get directly in front of him. That is, a left hook that really caught. Poor fight plan. Oh, the right hand to push him off. Not the way to keep him up. Notice the lazy left. Watch Tyson load up with left in round 1. Tyson clips him with gear that Mike as soon as, a right Tyson clips him with the left hand. Look at this, combination, and Berbick ready to go, but he stays on his feet. Another right hand, take shots like this, very long. Wow, with the right hand.
The damage in round 2 began when Tyson dropped Berbick to the canvas with a series of punches that ended in a lethal left hook. Berbick fell flat on his back but quickly got up and told referee Mills Lane he was fine.
Championship of the world. Trevor Berbick and Mike Tyson. Tyson goes to work right away, and he gets Trevor.
However, it was just his pride refusing to surrender the belt. Back in the fight, Berbick tried to hold on to Tyson to slow him down, even landing a punch during a break, which earned him a stern warning from Lane. Ironically, Berbick's reign ended at the end of that same round when Tyson's deadly left hook landed squarely on the champion's temple.
Doing is holding off Mike with a left, and you see the light left hook by the right side of the rib cage. Instead he goes to the body downstairs, catches him with the right hand. Bangs the body. Wow, with that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with the right left hook, and he goes down.
Berbick, delayed in his reaction, finally collapsed onto the seat of his trunks. As he tried to stand, he stumbled toward the ropes near his corner and fell again. He flailed his arms while struggling to get upright, agonizing. He staggered back toward the center of the ring, where he had originally gone down, and fell once more. Again, his pride pushed him to his feet, but he stumbled toward a neutral corner. By then, Lane's count had reached 9 and Berbick was finally on his feet, but he failed the referee's check. All he received was a consoling hug before realizing the fight had been stopped. At 2 minutes and 35 seconds into the second round, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history, just 20 years old. Eric Butterbean Esch versus James Baker Butterbean won't allow Tyson to take the lead so easily, so let's bring back his stunning performance from March 19th, 1996, in the ring at the Spruce Goose Dome in Long Beach, California, against James Baker. Baker felt the need to get on TV as fast as possible, and, in his own words, simply jumped into the fight as he was violating his parole and knew the clock was already ticking against him. The night before, Baker had fought in Missouri, winning by first-round knockout. However, agreeing to step in as a last-minute replacement for his fellow heavyweight, George Clark, who just 3 days earlier had been bragging about how he was going to kick Butterbean's ass, turned out to be his downfall. Once in the ring, Esch knocked out Baker in just 18 seconds, marking the fastest knockout victory of his career. Just look at this masterpiece.
But Butterbean looks for the wild, free, swinging branch like to see. He is all over his opponent, James Baker, and has him down.
Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks. On June 27, 1988, in the ring at Convention Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, we witnessed what many consider to be the most devastating knockout Mike Tyson ever delivered. The victim? None other than the great Michael Spinks. The fight was billed as once and for all a clash between two undefeated fighters, each with a legitimate claim to the World Heavyweight Championship. The winner would hold exclusive rights to the title. Tyson entered the bout holding all 3 major sanctioning body titles. He was the reigning heavyweight champion of the WBC, WBA, and IBF, with a professional record of 34 wins, 30 of them by brutal knockout. In the other corner, Spinks had no alphabet titles, but he was recognized as the lineal heavyweight world champion, having defeated Larry Holmes for the crown and never having lost it in the ring. With an impressive record of 31 wins, 21 by knockout, Spinks came into the fight worthy of the prestige it carried. Once in the ring, it was clear Spinks had chosen the wrong moment to try his luck against the youngest heavyweight champion in history. When the opening bell rang, Tyson rushed him and landed a left hook high on the head. The rest, see it for yourself.
Used by Michael Spinks now. He's throwing his jab, but he has to keep the...
Tyson not afraid, as we expected, and Spinks ready to mix it up with him.
Michael Spinks has to keep moving because every shot...
Uppercut landed inside, and
professional fight.
And he's down again and in serious trouble.
At 1 minute and 31 seconds of the first round, Tyson defeated Michael Spinks, becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Now that you've seen some of the finest moments from both fighters, tell me, who do you think would win in a match between these two beasts who, in their own ways, dominated the ring? Do you know of another fight from these legends that could help justify your perspective? Don't hesitate to share it in the comments. If you've made it this far, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Remember, the best way to support my content is by leaving a like on the video. For now, I'll sign off. I hope to see you again in the next fight night.